I just want to bring your attention to platinum as well. I know we already talked about taking gold long on the weekly time frame, but platinum looks pretty interesting because if we look on the weekly time frame, we can see that actually we have a bit of a false breakout here, false breakout situation. We've got a bullish pin bar reversal here with platinum. We've got the completion of an ABCD pattern extending to the 1.272 Fibonacci extension, and to top it all, we have a strong level that hasn't been broken in, well, since 2016, well, for almost 2 years actually. So we've got, January 2016 here, and price has just been oscillating here ever since. So we've got the false breakout, we've got bullish reversal divergence. Look at the stochastic, we've got a higher low here, whereas price has made a lower low, but price has closed pretty much on the level, just above it, sorry. And what is more is that we've got a reversal on a smaller time frame. There we go. We've got this V-shaped formation, or W-shaped formation, shall I say, of that all-important higher low. And we can simply say that if we have our order at the break of last week's high, i.e. at this point here, with our stop loss just below the low, then we'll be aligning ourselves at the very start of what could be a decent upward move. This is the false breakout. The great news about platinum, as with gold, as with silver, is that seasonally it's fantastically bullish. So if we go to platinum, I'll show you exactly why it's so bullish. Over the past 20 years, on average, platinum has, from mid-December, absolutely rocketed. You can see in January, February, March, you can see how bullish it's historically been. So we've got the fundamentals on our side, like we do with gold, as well as the technicals, and it's always very nice when these things line up together. Okay, so we can see towards the end of the year, last year, 2016, we can see, again, true to form, true to history, again on this level here, we've got price moving upwards quite rampantly, and if we last year's anything to go by, we've got actually very good reward to risk. If we draw in a level here, we can basically just go in there. We've got fantastic reward to risk. Let me get that projector out, because we can see actually if last December is anything to go by, playing to the seasonal average over the past kind of like 20 years historically, like I said, this metal does go up, and last December was a good indicator of that. As you can see, same level, same time of the year, and we just saw price moving upwards, rocketing upwards. And if we'll have a look at other Decembers as well, just so that we can basically rest assured this is not an anomaly. So let's have a look. We're in December right here for platinum. There we go. Okay, so we didn't quite get that move to the upside there, but we did in January. That's besides the point. But the beauty about this one is that we are on a strong technical level. We have the false breakout, we have bullish reversal divergence, and quite frankly, the reward to risk looks like it could potentially add up. Let's see. Let's do our difference between our entry price and our stop loss here. There we go. So that's a 6.74 to 1 reward to risk trade. If we're risking 2% like we do, then that will be an easy 13% potential gain. And for those people who like the look of this one, then a good way to enter it is simply just entering at the break of last week's high, stop loss below last week's low, or if you wanted to be brave and 50 fib it, then you can. We've got that reversal on the smaller time frame to qualify it, but typically when I 50 fib, I only like 50 fibbing when we've got, for example, just the tail above or below the level. Okay, we haven't quite got that here. So I'll take it at the break of the high, stop loss below the low, and we've still got decent reward to risk. Please bear in mind we're also in gold. I wouldn't take this one as well as gold on the weekly time frame. I'm only taking this one because I've essentially will be scaling out of gold, and you don't want to overexpose yourself to the movement of any one thing essentially, okay, because precious metals are highly correlated. Okay, so that is platinum on the weekly time frame. Looks like a fantastic potential trade. Long, just to confirm and conclude, we've got on the weekly time frame, we've got a bullish pin bar reversal, false breakout with bullish reversal divergence, completion for ABCD pattern a 1.272 extension. We've got the start of the seasonals kicking in, i.e. Bullish for precious metals. So what we're doing is we're entering at the high of last week, stop loss below the low, and potentially targeting this previous swing high as our second target. First target will be the midpoint, and scale out at a 1-to-1 if you want to be absolutely safe and have a free trade quickly. Okay, so that is platinum.